and Marvelous Marco.
These two love to place number 1 and 2 every single Power Gaming event.
Yeah. Come on over.
Okay.
That's cool. Yeah, there's exceptionally strong players. Marley, of course, performed well. Recent out of region tourney, Riptide, in 33rd. And Marco is one of the invitees for the big Ludwig, or not invitees, he's one of the last chance qualifier invitees for that coming up next weekend.
There's actually a lot of SoCal being represented in that tournament, so I'm very excited to see how Marco does there. Marley, though, also having some nice wins under his belt. He got a win over Icon like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, at that Riptide event.
Yeah,
so he's definitely building his profile. Marley definitely one of the many players that's been vying to become ranked in SoCal PR. And he also travels a lot. He goes down to San Diego for tourneys. These are two of the most traveled players in SoCal. Marley goes to a ton of stuff. Marco goes to like 15 different events. He won the Sella Runback event last weekend. So, you know, he's aching to compete. Yeah. Marco and Marley are competitors.
Yeah, Marco is signed by what is it, Club Smash, signed by Land Hero, signed by Wait. Like, he just represents all of SoCal in himself. That was a big play.
Yeah, he needs a sign for all those bombs he's ordering because my man trapped Marley to get things going here to take the lead.
In a battle with 2 zoners, this is surprisingly aggressive. These two are just throwing things constantly, throwing out moves constantly too.
There's like one true soul zoning character in this game, and it's Duck Hunt. All these other characters with tools can box.
Exactly.
And both these players are more than willing to engage in fisticuffs.
Marco doing great at keeping Marley at ledge though. He's still fighting his way back, but does not escape it fully. Marley with that back air though, fighting.
That lingering back air feels like a multi-hit. Like, did you see how long get the Tims out?
Pac-Man is just the best zoner in the game easily. Those boots go crazy. Just like there, getting the nice easy kill for Marley, taking it to even stocks now.
Yeah, I mean, Dolly Parton's boots may be made for walking, but Pac-Man's are made for stomping you into the ground.
Marco just not having any of that right now. Getting that up throw, trying to find an up air off of it or a nair, that works too. Keeping Marley at ledge, which he does not like to be at. Marley fighting him off though pretty decently though.
To be fair, like Marley is rarely ever like uncomfortable with Pac-Man. You see a lot of turtling, just happens to be part of Pac-Man's game plan. Usually you just have to whiff punish him when he's just off calculating. Like, he just hasn't figured it quite out. Using the Galaxian to chase Marco to ledge, they jump call out 2. Good navigation by Marco to get past all those aerials.
What I've noticed about with my friendlies and Marley is that if you're able to force him to not be able to play his own game, he really struggles, which I'm able to do because I can just cast bounce his hero.
Yes. That's a cheat code. It's a character that centralizes around a projectile like Pac-Man.
Unfortunately, Marco does not have any bounce at his disposal as he gets...
Are you sure? Just the height on that up air and how long it lingers, I wonder.
Exactly.
Have we checked Youngling's kicks for springs?
Exactly. Youngling just like low-key cheats. Marco calls him honest, but no character in this game is honest, especially not any of the links. All right, what are we going to see here? Another bomb trap?
Yeah, he forces the 2-frame just like that and no escape from Marley.
Very impressive setup from Marco, getting that great easy kill confirm on Marley, taking this game 1 in his favor.
Yeah. And that's kind of what we're going to see back and forth between these two. The difference might wind up being what Marco was able to do in the air. Because while Pac-Man has excellent aerials, and often Toon mains will complain about just how like lack of range they have with their tiny toothpick sword. It all boils down to spacing, and Marco has excellent spacing.
He does. He's also really good at keeping Marley at ledge, which is the only time you've seen Marley struggle very much this entire game. No, the last previous game. Let's see if I can keep that up, make this to game 2 go his way to as well. Gonna see get a Marley hitting Marco's shield, getting an up B out of shield in return.
Yeah, he's basically forced Marco to the final third to start things off here, but that bomb's gonna free him up.
Marco looking like he's just waiting for Marley to do something so he can create his own openings. Marley just kind of struggling.
Oh, it's definitely like a case of like who's gonna blink first.
Yeah. in a battle of 2 zoners, whoever can camp harder wins usually, and Marco just doing that very well. Marley just chasing after him as Pac-Man, who isn't really the fastest, throwing out a smash attack in neutral, just trying to find any different answer.
So that seems like it was neutral, but he was trying to check to see if Marco would tech in.
Oh, that is very true.
Yeah, right. just go for a panic. He was baiting him to go in. So that was sound.
I guess why
almost a sound if Marco's counterplay to Hydrant going behind him. Because if Marley had tried to like escape to Plat, he would have gotten hit by Hydrant.
That is crazy. A very smart, knowledgeable play from these players. That's why they're ranked better than I am, because I don't have that kind of awareness.
Yeah.
Marco just charging the arrow in the face of that Hydrant, just letting Marley do whatever he wants behind it.
I mean, it's interesting, like, this is one of the only matchups where you're going to see Marco go for charge arrow just because,
ooh.
Oh no!
That bell connects with
yeah.
He gets something off the down smash on the Hydrant, extending its hitbox, making it much easier to connect.
Yeah, just very sweet spotted there by Marley.
You can see in there. Marco
How deep?
Looking for a fair. He does not get it though. That uppy though, that's gonna do it. Now we are at even percent, even stocks, anyone's game right now.
And it got caught up in a torrent of hero spin. Marco just loves going for that. He's making a giant wall, making it even impossible for a character like Pac-Man to recover. Let's go high.
Yeah. Pac-Man definitely has one of the best recoveries in the game, but
yeah.
Marco very much making it not seem like that.
He's making mincemeat out of the second stock currently. Trying to chase down Marley with that fair.
Both players just trading aerials.
That's going to be the name of the game, man.
We're going to see a few bombs trying to drop on Marco, a down air. Into what we're going to see, an up air potentially? No, we're not. We're going to step back into neutral.
He's just dropping hitboxes down a shaft.
Yeah. This is just a matchup of throwing things all over the place.
And usually below.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about it.
You're going to see a stray back there, not getting anything off.
Wow. Look at, I love that decision. That's definitely matchup knowledge from Marco, able to clean up the stock, the up smash there as well, catch the jump. But the decision to make that up tilt, hit Hydrant in that perfect spot to make Marley have to drift in further, that's definitely Marco. That's the intelligence
and that
Marco's Marco at work.
That's the awareness we love to see here at Wild Side Fun Days from these great PR players.
The bell! Woo!
Nice
on the mark. Yeah, man, you can't give Marley a chance like that. He rarely misses.
Getting a nice neutral get-up read. We're going to see a few.
That was the strangest path I've seen a Galaxian go in a very long time, man.
We're gonna
How deep? Oh, he rode the wave to get further in close with grab. That's so cool.
Hydrant seems to be more helping Marco than it is Marley.
And Marley has to be very careful about how he's deploying Hydrant.
We're going to see Marco trying to just looking for a kill right now, charging that F smash, looking to extend it with the Hydrant, not getting it though.
Yeah, Marley, you gotta be careful. He's one confirm away from losing this last stock and going down 2-0.
Marley just wants anything to keep Marco off, and keeping these nairs, these down airs, any safe move he can throw out to potentially make it.
Oh, he's still living. Man.
How does Marley escape this ledge situation though? He does not want to be here.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Euro spin is going to stop from making him back at all. Great play from Marco.
That was wild. It was so wild. We got production going to the win streak immediately. No, shout out to Troy running things behind the boards. We love you, Troy.
Troy's quite dapper.
Yeah, he's very, very dapper. Yeah. But yeah, no, that was really well done by Marco. Marley could not necessarily play his game as much as he wanted to. Really struggled to keep Marco, especially off stage. Like, there's like nothing going on there. He wasn't getting as many neutral wins as he needed to, and Marco just kept it cool.
Yeah, with how Marco's playing right now, just trying to force Marley to make an opening and waiting for him to do something. He has Toon Link's shield, which blocks projectiles, just like standing or walking. I'm surprised he hasn't been using that much at all this set.
I think it doesn't work on every bonus fruit, so he just hedges his bets. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work through Bell.
Oh, that is.
And I'm pretty sure like Galaxian gets past it. It's like a percentage threshold.
Yeah. So Marco playing a bit more aggressive now. We're seeing, looking for the Hydrant seems to be a wall, as if it was Steve's blocks or something. But trying to make it harder for Marley to get back.
Oh, dude, that is one heck of an interaction at ledge. Marley just barely getting past by the skin of his teeth. We're seeing Marley have a bit more success with the orange fruit as well, so we might see him opt for the mid-range game a bit more against Marco. But Marco is more than willing to play that game too. You gotta be careful about where you pick and choose when to zone and when to go in.
Well, Marley doing a better job than usual at keeping this game like neck and neck, because he is at a 30-40% deficit now. Never mind, commentator's curse. I should not have spoken.
Hey, you can't. All you can do, man, is just go for the right and try to help the people understand what's going on. He got pulled up by his own bell.
Marco just using all of Marley's tools against him, making him play 2 games at once against Marco and against himself.
They call him 2 games Marco. Oh, excellent parry. Talk about double trouble, double the parry on that. Trying to look at all of that shield pressure, Marco.
Marco using those great long-lasting hitboxes that pop boxes that Toon Link has to his advantage, keeping Marley on his toes at all times.
Excellent pivot there. The movement on display. Marco riding the wave. He tried to get a stylish Toon frame confirmed using the bomb to extend the hitbox. Not quite going to get it. Another bomb toss out.
Marco just being able to throw things past this hydrant kind of makes it a non-factor for him at ledge ever seeing.
Which is fine. I mean, Marley doesn't necessarily need the hydrant to work perfectly all the time, but it's definitely not doing any work. He's just like, he's on the bill with the phone company like, I pay the waterworks department so much money, why are they not doing their job?
And he only got a back throw from Marco in return, making him down 2 stocks.
Awful trade.
Marco is at kill percent, but can Marley even find a hit he needs?
He tried to toss the apple down, but Marco just drifted past it. Bomb confirmed to up smash. This is looking very bad right now for Marley. Can't seem to quite get off the back foot against Marco.
That back throw not being able to get that stock that Marley still doesn't need, but that down air definitely will. Those Tims are very dangerous.
Yeah, they're active, baby. Just able to make something happen, but Marco making magic happen with the Euro spin.
On a smaller stage, that definitely might have killed.
Yeah, or more closer to the side stage there. Oh, that bomb actually freed up Marco from being caught by the tornado.
Marley able to get something going for him right now. But that F smash read keeps
that's one way to deal with Pac-Man's fair, man. Just destroy an F smash perfectly spaced. That back air's gonna do it. Marco clinching it out and riding the wave in style to move on to grand finals.
Very clean 3-0 from him we're seeing. Yeah, Marley just not being able to play his own game.
No, man. That was tough in those areas. Like, you can see that Marley would want to try to set up, and Marley